If you can still remember the previous Madaraka Day fete, which was actually the very, very last public holiday to be conducted by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta before he went for his retirement, Uhuru Kenyatta failed to acknowledge or to recognize his deputy president by then, Dr. William Ruto. And he decided to break the tradition by denying William Ruto a chance to speak during that event. So majority of people here in Kenya became very much upset, and they were angered by the actions of the retired president for humiliating his deputy president, humiliating William Ruto in front of other people, other leaders who had attended that event. So yesterday, William Ruto conducted his very first public holiday since he took over power as the official president, fifth president of the Republic of Kenya. And the Mashujaa Day celebration was in Uhuru Gardens. I managed to follow that event very, very closely, and I made several observations. One, there was a low turnout. The truth of the matter is that majority of people decided not to attend that event. From the photos that I observed yesterday, there were some empty chairs there. And in my considered opinion, why many people did not attend that event, maybe it could be because of poor organizers. I personally think that maybe the organizers of that event did not advertise very well. And also it could be Raila Odinga's huge support base here in Nairobi. The truth of the matter is that we just conducted the previous 2022 general elections, and majority of Azimio la Umoja supporters are still healing from that loss. So that is why, Raila Odinga leads with majority of supporters here in Nairobi. So they decided not to attend, to refuse to attend that event. That could be one of the major reasons why people decided not to attend that event. The second observation that I made was the presence of none other than Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. And I think I will personally do a video on why, or an analysis why Kalonzo Musyoka decided to attend that event. But from what I observed, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka attended that event, and maybe it could be because, he decided to accept Dr. William Samoei Ruto's invitation. The truth of the matter is that the President William Ruto made several invitations to that event, including Dr. Miguna himself, who was invited to attend that event. The third observation which I made, ladies and gentlemen, was the seating arrangements. In my considered observation, Dr. William Ruto's allies were sitting in front. And that is why when William Ruto arrived to that podium, he started greeting all of them, all the CS, all the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, the appointed CS and other leaders were seated in front, which was an uncommon thing in the previous public holiday in Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's administration. And the third or the fourth observation which I made is Dr. William Samoei Ruto's unique way of arriving. What I've always seen during the previous administration of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, in every public holiday, his deputy president, who was then William Ruto, would arrive first, then he waits to receive the president. And therefore, you will notice that even before the president would arrive, the first lady, the former first lady, Margaret Kenyatta, would arrive first in a different car. Then Uhuru Kenyatta arrives then received by William Samoei Ruto. But yesterday what happened is that Rigathi Gachagua, the DP, arrived in that event and he went straight to his sitting position. And William Ruto arrived together with the First Lady. Therefore, the First Lady, alighted from that vehicle, and William Ruto proceeded to the ceremony car. Is it a ceremonious car? To so that he can conduct what he normally does. So those were the kind of observations which I actually made, including the presence of Dr. Miguna Miguna. And if you observed how Miguna Miguna attended that event, William Ruto facilitated heavy security for Dr. Miguna Miguna. So Miguna Miguna attended with very huge security on a V8. Yeah, and I was asking myself the honor of that V8, because I personally believe, I know that V8 did not, Miguna Miguna does not own that V8. So those are the kinds of observations that I made. But let us now go into the main issue here. Why Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta decided or refused to attend that event, despite the fact that he was invited, he received an invitation card from His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Why do you think Uhuru Kenyatta decided to do at that event? Before even we proceed, if you're watching this video for the first time, just subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a like. Thank you so much as you support me. In my considered opinion, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta decided not to attend that event. Kalonzo Musyoka was the only principal, the Azimio la Umoja principal, who attended that event. Even Martha Karua did not attend that event. So in my considered opinion, the first point could be Uhuru Kenyatta feared embarrassment. Uhuru Kenyatta was embarrassed, would have been embarrassed, because he was the former president and he decided to support the opposition. And right now he is part of the opposition. Yet he was the previous president, the retired president. So because of that embarrassment, he decided not to attend that event. And also, he was embarrassed, or he felt embarrassed simply because in the same venue, the Uhuru Gardens, is where he denied William Ruto a chance to speak, just as I had said it earlier. He denied William Ruto, was then his deputy president, not to speak in that event. So I personally believe that is why, what goes around comes back around. That is why he decided not to attend. Yet it was a public holiday. The next thing, why Uhuru Kenyatta decided not to attend that event, it could be because he feared humiliation. Some William Ruto's allies are still hurt by what Uhuru Kenyatta did to them. So they would have used that opportunity during their speeches to still humiliate Uhuru Kenyatta, somebody like Rigathi Gachagua. And by the way, I heard Rigathi Gachagua's speech yesterday and it was amazing. At least for the first time, he talked as a leader. I have been trying to avoid, analyzing Rigathi Gachagua's speech because it will be embarrassing, whereby he is the one of topmost leaders of Kenya Kwanza Alliance and he talks, the way he wants. But he talked as a leader yesterday. The third point, why Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta decided not to attend that event, it could be because of his retirement. The truth of the matter is that majority of the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, during their campaigns, they told Uhuru Kenyatta to finish and go for his retirement. So right now, Uhuru Kenyatta is enjoying his retirement and he does not want to be bothered by anyone. So that is why I personally believe that, he decided just to stay away to avoid anything that is, carried out by the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. And remember that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has not healed from what happened in the just concluded 2022 general election. His candidate, his project failed. So because of that retirement, that is why he decided not to attend that event. And the fourth and the last point, it is because of the opposition. I personally believe that William Ruto made some invitation even to the opposition leaders, topmost opposition leader, him being one of the leaders in the Azimio la Umoja Alliance. And if you observed, in the entire opposition, the Azimio la Umoja entirely, the only person who attended that event is none other than Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. The rest, I think they agreed as the opposition not to attend that event. That was my take for today. I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching or for being included in my videos, and please support me by subscribing. Until next time, thank you so much.